We had some really strong plastic barrels lying around, and instead of throwing them away, we thought, why not turn them into raised beds? They're sturdy, big, and just perfect for the job. The first thing we did was cut out the bottom of each barrel. That big hole works like a giant drainage point, but it's more than that. It lets the roots grow freely into the ground below, and it also allows worms and microbes to move in and out. So the plants in these barrels will still be connected to the living soil underneath, which means better growth, better nutrition, and a more natural environment for the roots. Then we made small holes all around the sides of the barrel. These holes are for air, because roots need to breathe too. When soil gets packed too tightly, it holds too much moisture and the roots can suffocate. With these air holes, oxygen can move through easily, keeping the soil light, fresh, and full of life. It also helps extra water escape, so the roots never sit in soggy soil. Once that was done, we noticed something funny. When we started filling the barrels with soil, the sides began to bulge out. To fix that, we wrapped strong binding wire around the top to hold everything in shape. You can use rope if you like. It works just as well. It's a simple step, but it keeps the barrel neat and firm even after it's packed with soil. You can actually see how we did it in the video. It's quick and makes a big difference. Now it was time to fill our raised beds. Because they're deep and elevated, we wanted to build them in layers. At the bottom, we added all sorts of organic stuff. Tree branches, dry grass, and leaves. Basically, anything natural we could find. This layer does a few important things. It helps with drainage, it allows air to flow from below, and as time passes, all of it breaks down slowly, feeding the soil from underneath. It's like having a compost pile built right into your raised bed. On top of that, we added our garden soil. We're lucky. Our soil is loamy. Loamy soil is just the right balance of sand, clay, and silt, which makes it perfect for most plants. It drains water well, but still keeps enough moisture for the roots. It's soft, easy for roots to spread through, and packed with nutrients. Worms love it, and so do the beneficial microbes that make the soil alive. When you have loamy soil, you can almost see your plants smiling. It's that good. Finally, we added a thick layer of fully decomposed manure on top. This is the most powerful layer, full of nutrients and organic matter that the plants can use right away. Because the manure is already decomposed, it won't burn the roots. It slowly releases nutrients like nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, helping plants grow lush, green, and productive. It also makes the soil richer, helps it hold water longer, and encourages more microbial life. You can actually feel the difference. The soil becomes darker, softer, and smells earthy and fresh. When you water these beds, everything works together beautifully. The water seeps down through all the layers, from the manure to the loamy soil, and finally to the organic base at the bottom, carrying nutrients as it goes. The lower layers keep decomposing and feeding the plants over time, while the open bottom lets worms travel up, eat the decaying material, and leave behind their nutrient-rich castings. It's like a living, breathing system. Nature doing all the hard work for you. What we ended up with is not just a raised bed, but a self-sustaining little ecosystem. We recycled old plastic barrels, saved space, and created a setup that's easy to maintain and super productive. These elevated beds will stay fertile for years, and the plants growing in them will have everything they need: air, water, organic matter, and natural life all working together. It's simple, smart, and surprisingly satisfying to make something so useful out of what was just sitting around.